Okay, so I'm one of those individuals that truly believes that your health is your wealth. And I subscribe to unconditional methods of maintaining my health and well being. And so I want to share one of the things that I do to help maintain optimal health for myself. And I am a huge proponent of green smoothies. I love them. I notice that whenever I make my green smoothies, whatever I decide to put in it, as long as I have some type of greens that I'm adding to it that's like fresh, maybe a handful of one of my favorites right now is the ruby red greens that I pick up at, we have Cars up here. I don't know, Cars Safeway. Some people might be familiar with that. But I love having a green smoothie every morning. I mean, I love to start my day with that. It just makes me feel like I'm doing something really beneficial for my body. So at the beginning of this year, I decided to kick up my smoothie game. And the way I did that is I decided to use Spirulina because I'd heard so much about it. Okay, so this is the brand I use. I do not sell this product. I don't endorse this product per se, but I am in love with it. I've ordered, that's my second container of it. And used the first one in January, February. And I take about 1 to 2 teaspoons a day. I add it to my smoothie. Okay, so there's the spirulina, organic spirulina. And then also, and I'm probably going to mess up the name, but I believe it's called Diatomaceous Earth. Diatomaceous Earth. Yes. And I order it from Amazon, and you get, depending on who you order it from, and I'll have to look and see who I ordered mine from. You get a whole bunch, as you can see. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background on these two products here. Give me just a second. I have my information handy because I want to give you a little background. And by the time I'm finished reviewing this, you'll understand why I love I call them the dynamic duo. I add these two products to my smoothies, and I'm telling you, it's just been fantastic and amazing. Okay, so first, a lot of people are familiar with spirulina already. So, you may already be aware, but for those who are not, let me go through this. So for spirulina, it's a blue-green algae that can be consumed by humans and other animals. It's believed to have been consumed by the Aztecs and the Mesopotamians, I believe is how you pronounce it. And so it's a really important, or was a really important food source. And I will talk about the nutritional value and benefits of it later on, but that's just a really high level overview of what spirulina is. It's a blue-green algae. Now, diatomaceous earth is something I had never heard about. I heard of the Terramin clay. I have some of that, and also the bentonite clay. Now, with the Terramin clay, I found that it's pretty gritty. It's gritty like dirt. With diatomaceous earth, it has more of a powdery consistency. And I myself, I'm a texture girl, and if the texture isn't right, I'm not going to continue eating it or consuming it. That's just how it is. But with this diatomaceous earth, it's so smooth and so powdery. When I put it in my smoothies, it's nice. So let me give you a little bit of an overview of what diatomaceous earth is. So diatomaceous earth is a naturally occurring soft siliceous sedimentary rock that is easily crumbled into a fine white to off-white powder. It has a particle size ranging from less than 3 micrometers to more than 1 millimeter, but typically 10, we're probably not really interested in that. But it consists of fossilized remains of diatoms, a type of hard-shelled algae, and it's used as a filtration aid, mild abrasive. You can use it as toothpaste. And so there are two different types of Diatomaceous Earth. You have your food grade, and then you have more of like your, I'm going to call it industrial grade. Now, if you're going to plan on purchasing Diatomaceous Earth, you want to make sure that you get the food grade. And, Diatomaceous Earth has been used for ridding parasites from your body. I've read testimonials of people who have taken it and they were able to lower their blood pressure, cut down their cholesterol, the bad cholesterol levels. It's been used as an appetite suppressant. Just so many wonderful, amazing health benefits. I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and try it. Now, when I first started out trying the Diatomaceous Earth, I put 1 teaspoon, was it 1 teaspoon? 1 teaspoon in 8 ounces of water, and I just drank it straight. Not bad, it wasn't terrible, and it really doesn't have a flavor. It doesn't have any type of smell or anything. It's just really light, a slight chalky taste, but it wasn't bad. And I noticed the first time that I took it, my energy level was like, through the roof. I felt like my brain was like coming online. It wasn't trippy, but it was just kind of like, I drank it. And then about 2 minutes later, I was like, whoa, things just got brighter, So I personally believe if you struggle with brain fog, Diatomaceous Earth is something that you definitely want to look into. So I'm going to read to you the properties or the nutritional content for each of these because they kind of contain some of the same nutritional components, but spirulina, of course, has far more nutritional benefits. So spirulina has protein, amino acids, GLAs, B vitamins 12, 2, 6, 9, iron, chlorophyll, vitamin C, D, A, E, potassium, calcium, chromium, copper, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, selenium, sodium, zinc, high auric. I'm not sure what that stands for. Not right now, but I know I read about it. I can't remember though. And calcium. Okay, so that's spirulina. And with spirulina, you want to take 2 teaspoons, or a tablespoon a day. And so let me just give you a rundown of Diatomaceous Earth and what's in that. So it has silica, it has silicon, calcium, sodium, magnesium, and iron. Now, I kind of went through the list of the spirulina kind of quickly, but if you compare the two, they both contain calcium. They both contain sodium. They both contain magnesium, and they both contain iron. And because of that, I was a little worried that I would be overdosing on those different vitamins or minerals or what have you. But I consider myself to be my own personal scientist. And, the reason why I wanted to incorporate these 2 items as well is because I wanted to change my microbiome. So the environment in my gut, I wanted to make sure that the bad bacteria was being kicked out and I was cultivating a gastrointestinal environment that was healthy. And so I decided to combine the 2 into a green smoothie. And let me tell you, okay, it's just been amazing. Let me tell you some of the things that have come and some of the benefits that has come as a result of me combining both of them into a smoothie. If you're not a smoothie person, that's fine. You can take them in a juice, or if you are brave enough and you want to have your spirulina and diatomaceous earth and just add it to water, go for it. But again, I'm just sharing my experience. So one of the main things that I found is that my bowel movements were extremely regular. Now, this may be TMI, and I probably should have given that disclaimer. I'll put that in the description box before I upload this. But I'm one of those people that would maybe have a bowel movement first thing in the morning, And if I'm lucky, maybe another one, during the day or at night. When I started taking the two, Spirulina and Diatomaceous Earth, I would have a bowel movement first thing in the morning, immediately after each meal, and before bedtime. And to me, it was just kind of like, whoa, what is this? But I found that in having, I believe, the bowel movements as frequently as I didn't feel sluggish. I didn't have any digestive problems, because sometimes I would have to take enzymes, digestive enzymes, to help me to break down foods. And I also noticed that my mental clarity was a lot sharper, so that was really nice. And then also, my appetite decreased significantly. And I'm one of those people who really enjoys snacking throughout the day, and I enjoy carbs, and having that smoothie in the morning with both those products in them, I didn't crave that stuff. And I think that, well, I was reading about it, and it may be because the amount of candida that was in my gut was decreasing, because as you all know, if you have candida overgrowth, you're going to tend to crave carbs and sweets and things like that. So I definitely noticed a decrease in that. In addition to, oh, okay. So I want to also talk about the side effects, because this is something that I didn't hear people talk about when I was researching the Diatomaceous Earth. A side effect that I noticed was that I would get these lesions on my skin, and they looked like mosquito bites. I thought maybe I had bed bugs, but they look, and I thought I had ringworm. I didn't know what the heck was going on. So I continued to do my research online, and I saw other people were saying, yeah, I'm getting these little insect bites. And I don't think they were mixing theirs in the smoothie, because I was like, well, is it the combination of the spirulina and the diatomaceous earth? But that is one of the side effects that might happen to you. And I think it's all part of the detox or the healing crisis, or whatever you call it, that's going on. But I noticed that as I consistently continued to take it, then those little bumps or lesions or whatever went away. So yeah, they look like mosquito bites. They itch like mosquito bites. And so just be on the lookout for that. Try not to, scratch them. But anyway, so that's one of the side effects. I didn't notice any side effects with the spirulina. Okay. In addition to having the smoothies, I also relieve myself of consuming animal flesh, and I also cut out coffee. I wasn't drinking that, so I think that probably helped assist in my body being able to reap the full benefits of adding those two products to my smoothies. So what I would like to do is propose a challenge to anyone who's watching this video to go out and purchase some spirulina, some diatomaceous earth, and take it for 30 days. So I'm going to start this 30-day challenge on March 1st, and I'm going to continue through the month of March. And my plan is to check in once a week, and give you my updates on some of the things that I've been experiencing, because I'm sure as I continue to take this, I'll notice more and more benefits. So I definitely want to share that. So, if you want to put it in a smoothie, go for it. If you want to put it in your juice, you could do that. Or if you want to just drink it, with water, that'll work as well. But yeah, I'm inviting you to participate in a 30-day challenge with me to add this dynamic duo to your diet. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. I've done a lot of research on diatomaceous earth. I have things written down, but I didn't want to read through all of it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing my experiences with you, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.